I was in Dunkin Donuts one day in Elmira, New York. In the old Dunkin Donuts, they had a U-shaped counter. And I was in there way around on the far side of this U-shaped counter. And I was having my donut and my coffee. When I looked toward the door, a man came in. And he was sporting a baseball cap like this one. But instead of saying Woody on it, it said, "Jesus loves you. What are you going to do about it?" Right on his hat. So I was drinking my coffee and just looking up as I would sip, I'd look up at him to just check him out to see what he was doing. And he sat right across from me. There was a space where the waitress could walk, but then there was another counter, and he was sitting on the far side. Well, he wasn't sitting. He was actually standing on the footrest, leaning as far over that counter as he could, staring at me. So I very nervously set my coffee down. When I put it up to have another sip, I looked, and there he was, staring right at me. So I looked at him like, "Yeah, what?" And he said, "Donut, what is thy name?" Right to me. He said, "Donut, what is thy name?" And I heard this voice, and it said, "We are many, we are dozen." And it was coming out of me. This little voice was coming out of me and said, "We are many, we are dozen." And then he hollered, "Glazed, are you in there?" And again, this little voice, it sounded like someone else saying it, but it was coming out of me. It said, "Yes, I'm in here, but Phil's in here too." And then one by one, this man hollered out the names of the donuts. "Bavarian cream, come out of him." And this noise came out of me like it was like a sound. "Strawberry shortcake, come out of him." And again, this noise came out. And he said, "Maple frosted, you come out of there." And then again, and he went through them. "Boston cream, jelly donut," all the names of all the donuts I'd eaten over the years. And after he hollered the name of each one of these donuts, this little sound would come out of me. I realized that was the noise I made as I was taking bites out of these donuts over the years. And this sound just kept coming out until he had hollered out all the names of all the donuts I'd eaten over the years. And then I felt a release and a calmness. And I was set free. I'm no longer Dunkin Doniac. And I do go into Dunkin Donuts. But I say, "Just a coffee, man. Just a coffee, man."